Hello everyone. So today we'll know about credit creation by the bank and money flow to the market. So how a bank create a credit means create a money and flow the money into the market. So if you see from the customer point of view, we the people deposits their money into the bank, and bank has the liability to provide an interest to us in time, and also we withdraw our money from a bank whenever and wherever we require. It may be from the ATM, it may be directly go to the bank and withdraw. But do you think that how a bank is provide all the things as is without hesitations, without return, without you know return to us at any point of time? And also whenever we go to the bank, they also provide for a purpose of loan, they also providing loan to us. So how this how this circle be created? So first and foremost thing, whenever depositors deposit certain amount of money in a bank as per the RBI guidelines, because RBI is the regulatory body of a bank or the bank who are set up in India, maybe commercial bank, maybe private bank, and maybe foreign bank. All the bank regulators is RBI. So as per the RBI guidelines, bank has to keep certain number of reserve, and the rest of the money have to provide as a loan. And the reserve which is kept by the bank is called liquidity reserve ratio. The term LRR, liquidity reserve ratio. Liquidity reserve ratio consists of the two things. One is CRR, one is plus SLR. And I will tell about these two terms in my next video. Further now we have to consider on credit creations. Okay, so you have to remember that bank has to keep certain percent as the reserve, and the rest of money has to keep as a loans. So on that loan, bank has to earn interest, because this loan, as I said earlier, it is an assets. So for the assets, the earning from for a bank is the interest, and the deposits is the liability for a bank, because it has to pay to the customer wherever it got the money. So it is a liability, so it has to give the interest to the public. That's why we the people keeping the money our bank, right, to get an interest. So as per the guidelines, bank has to keep certain number percent of deposits as a reserve, for say 20%, and it got from the public 1000. Okay, so what is the 20% of 1000? 200, right? So 200 will be kept as a reserve, and 800 will be given as a loans. Then do you think that bank, whenever we got a loan from a bank, is giving the bank through the cash or not? It never give a loan through the cash, because the reason is, on the next day, if someday bank give loans, and the next day whenever the payer is not able to pay to the bank, bank has to go and ask, why don't you pay my loans, why don't you pay my interest? And payer tell, what is the loan, what is the proof that I am taking the loan from you? Is there any proof? So bank always give loan to the customers in three things: either in the form of check, or demand draft, or deposits in other bank. Because whenever you take a loan from bank, you have to pay somewhere, right? Or you have to purchase something. So the person who sell you something has to keep that money somewhere in the bank, right? So again it got deposits in the bank. So for example, if you took a loan from SBI, and SBI kept 20% and give you 800 because the initial deposit is 1000, and then you have to purchase something. Okay, the person who purchase from sell to you take the 800 and deposit in ICICI Bank. So then it become a deposits, it become a liability for the bank. Then bank has to kept 20% of 800, which is nothing but 160, and get and give 640 to the as a loan, and it will continue like that. So from the loan, from a money, like from a deposits, which is initial 1000, the credit is created regularly basis. Did you understand? Because it will be kept as a reserve, again it goes as a loans. Okay, until it became a zero. I mean the loan amount will be zero. Until that it will be created. So how it will be, like every time it will be like deposit will be given by the bank or given by the customer. 20% will be kept at reserve and the rest of percent will be kept as loans. Okay, so here are two things you have to remember, that whenever banks increase the liquidity reserve ratio, so what do you think, the money flow is more or money flow is less? Liquidity means reserve, whatever the reserve has to keep by the bank. If the reserve is more, then the money flow is always be less. If the reserve is less, the money flow is always more. So that is why, and that is the way bank has to control the money flow into the market and control the credit into the markets. Okay, and there may be two reasons for what's that. Okay, when you think about the inflations, when you think about the deflation, that was the main reason for this. That's why bank has to control the credit in such a way. Okay, this is the way bank has to control the money control, and that bank has to make the credit flow into the market by keeping the reserve. Because whenever for certain point of time the customer come and ask you that I want to withdraw certain point of money, because the customer who deposits certain amount of money in bank never withdraw at the same time everything. He has to withdraw at some point, like something, a fractional. So bank has to, that's why bank has to keep something as a reserve, and a bank has to keep something as a reserve, that's called fractional reserve banking, because certain portion will kept as a reserve for uncertainty or contingency. In case the customer come, I have the liability to pay because I am the person who borrow from him, I am the bank who borrow from him. Okay, so this is the way the credit has been created in a bank. Okay, so there is a formula where you can take as a credit control, which you can calculate the credit creations, how much credit is created from a bank or on a bank. It is like 1 by LRR into initial deposits. If the LRR is 20%, 1 by 20% into initial, if it is 1000, so it will come as 5000. If the credit flow increases, then the 5000 will decrease. If the credit flow is decreases, then 5000 will increase. This is the way bank has to create it and flow the credit into the market. So that's all about my video. Hope you understand something about my video. Till now, goodbye and see you in my further classes. Thank you so much.